Good afternoon, John Anderson with Blue Byte. We're a division of Markham and Maj. We're going to spend a little time talking today about how to engage consumers through connected packaging. By connected packaging, what we're really talking about is connected product, whether that is product, the packaging that's holding the, for example, the liquid product itself, or the packaging around the product that the consumer's holding in their hand. Let's talk a little bit more about that. And just first, a little bit of background on me. I'm the Director of Revenue Operations for Blue Byte. We're growing the organization leaps and bounds here with our association now with Markham and Maj, and focusing on helping brands open up the channel that their product represents as a way to communicate not only directly with consumers, but to have consumers communicate back directly through them in a manner that is specific to the product, the individual product, the consumer is holding in their hand. So utilizing the product as a channel, brands are able to not only drive revenue and increase sales through not only direct to consumer engagement, but have engaging experiences that encourage sale and resale of products, such as the Redken example. They had a connected packaging instance in salons in Canada, and sales increased by over 130% in Canada as a result of the experiences the salon operators and beauticians were having with the product on the shelf in the salon. Elevating your brand, telling your story, making sure people understand what different flavors or options or loyalty programs you might have that are available. Telling your history, telling your sustainability story. The people at Chips Fresh had a program to get people to try more and more flavors, and by experiencing the brand, and going back in and tapping it, first one bag and then the next bag and then the next bag, they were able to engage consumers in a loyalty program, provide them coupons for additional flavors and reward them for that loyalty. For brand security, brand protection, making sure that anti-counterfeiting measures are in place, being able to tap into a product right on the product itself, engage consumers with that individual unique product, and assure them that what they have is authentic, safe, and secure as they move forward, so that now they're engaging with you in a more safe and secure manner. Improving sustainability and transparency of the product, it's telling your story of your sustainable packaging, for example, telling your story of sourcing, tracking, tracing, making sure consumers are aware of the projects that you have and the programs that you have in place to drive that sustainability message home and give consumers the information they need to make better choices when purchasing your product or comparing your product with others in that realm. Doing all of that on a platform that allows you to gather that data, assemble that data in an intelligent, comprehensive way, and all at your fingertips and control on one truly brand-owned platform. This is your platform. It is the platform that brands log into to create the initial experience and drive that experience forward. Once that experience is in place, delivering those personalized experiences and changing them so that the consumer has a different experience every time they tap or scan your product. Making sure that that experience is up to date and delivering the message that you need to grow loyalty, improve brand protection, and first and foremost, or least and not the least, increase the value of your product through the experiences consumers are having while they've got the product in their hand. The platform itself allows each individual brand or brand owner, brand manager, manage the objects that are branded, the brands, the individual units that are tagged either with serialized QR codes, NFC tags, whatever the case may be, and create and import consumer data with their engaging CRM program, push information back out to consumers that they need to see. Mobile experiences, everything is done with the consumer on their phone as they tap and scan. We'll look at that in just a moment. And then also measure more accurately what is happening as consumers are engaging in a particular region or particular zone. how that's impacting sales, how that's impacting loyalty, direct-to-consumer sales, or consumer-to-consumer selling. The components that we have built into the platform allow us to be able to track every individual unit with its own specific code, so that the experience associated with that unit, whether it is a flavor, one particular jacket, a pair of shoes, or anything else, that experience is unique. It's tracked, and it's tracked uniquely with the individual who owns that product. Consumers can do form entry, gather warranty information, submit information to you, provide feedback on what they like or what they don't like, certain flavors or cost, what their experience was in the market where they purchased the product. Push out exclusive offers to people who are tapping the product. Promote your brand just as you would with an in-store campaign or billboard and advertising, but promote everything that you can do, regular advertising, right on the product itself, but in a direct and scalable one-on-one consumer fashion. Okay. Once you're in and the experiences are built, everything that comes after that is completely customized and up to you to own and manage and run. We're absolutely happy to help you with that, but once you build the experiences, you have control over changing them, modifying them, updating them, changing brands, adding new packages, adding new experiences with new products, all there in one real simple to use cloud-based platform. What is better about the Blue Byte system versus trying to build the system yourself or relying on other existing tools that just do track and trace, for example, is it's built, it's ready to go. We can have a product up and running in less than 3 weeks once someone is engaged and ready to get their content up and running. Our advanced logic and our programming, the association of each individual QR code, for example, or each NFC tag into the system so that when someone taps, the experience they have is the one that's relevant for that individual and that specific product. Everything is updated and hosted on the cloud, so everything updates automatically, no additional charge for that. The development time to get your experiences into the hands of your consumers is what our team does best of all. So once we know what it is you're trying to accomplish, whether that is a loyalty or a warranty registration or some other consumer level direct-to-consumer engagement, we can have that up and running in just a couple of weeks rather than months or sometimes years in trying to develop these types of new innovative programs in-house. Okay. We know this is working. What we've seen happen with brands is once they come on and they activate, let's say, 10,000 or 100,000 units, consumers begin to engage, and once consumers start engaging, they share it. Compared to other ways of directing information to consumers and measuring the efficacy of the consumer to brand engagement, Blue Byte has an average of 15, and that this is growing, an average of 15% in direct engagement with the product and the advertising and the experiences that are happening on the product. Compare that to the other social media programs, your other direct-to-consumer programs, and you'll see that what we're doing is creating a very powerful, data-rich, direct-to-consumer environment at scale. So when you're ready to start engaging consumers directly with experiences that are relevant to the package and the product that you have on the shelf today, give us a call. Let's set you up with some experiences. We'll get you ready to run. These are some of the other brands that we're working with. You'll be in great company. And we have the full suite of services we can offer to not only get the experience built, but with our association with Markham Image now, getting QR codes printed through our SysTech team, and those packages printed and out the door through our friends at Markham Image.